Have you ever wondered if being a nice guy really means you end up losing in the game of life? Today, we're gonna explore a topic that's been debated for ages. Do nice guys really finish last? I mean, it's a phrase we've all heard before, but is it actually true? And if so, what are the reasons behind it? In this video, we're gonna dive deep into the world of relationships, dating, and what makes people tick to find out if being a nice guy really puts you at a disadvantage. It's a topic that's really close to my heart, because I think we've all been there at some point or another, trying to be the good guy, only to get taken advantage of or left in the dust. So, let's get started and see what we can uncover. From personal experiences to expert opinions, we're gonna cover it all. And by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of why nice guys might not always get the girl, and what you can do to change that. The idea that nice guys finish last is rooted in the notion that women are attracted to bad boys, and that being too nice or too caring can be a major turn-off. But is that really true? And if so, what does it say about us as a society? We'll get into all of that and more in just a minute. First, let's talk about the concept of the nice guy syndrome. You know, those guys who always put others first, always try to do the right thing, and always end up getting hurt in the end. It's like they're stuck in some kind of perpetual cycle of niceness, and it's holding them back from forming genuine connections with others. The problem with the nice guy syndrome is that it's often rooted in a deep-seated desire for validation and approval. These guys think that if they're nice enough, people will like them, love them, and appreciate them. But it doesn't work that way, because people can see right through the facade. They can tell when someone is being insincere or trying to manipulate them into liking them. The nice guy syndrome also creates unrealistic expectations in dating and relationships. These guys think that if they're nice enough, their partner will automatically love and appreciate them forever. But relationships are about give and take, compromise, and growth. They're not about one person constantly trying to impress the other. So, what does it take to break free from the nice guy syndrome? For starters, it takes self-awareness and a willingness to confront your own flaws and insecurities. It takes being honest with yourself and others about what you want and need in a relationship. And it takes being confident enough to stand up for yourself and assert your own desires. Speaking of confidence, it's a major player in the game of attraction. When we think about what we find attractive in others, confidence always seems to top the list. It's not just about physical appearance or material possessions, it's about the way someone carries themselves, the way they speak, and the way they interact with others. Confidence is key because it shows that someone is comfortable in their own skin, that they're not trying to impress anyone, and that they're not afraid to take risks. And let's be real, who doesn't find that attractive? But what about niceness? Doesn't that play a role in attraction too? Well, yes and no. Niceness is definitely important, but it's not as important as confidence. Think about it like this: if someone is confident but not particularly nice, you might still be drawn to them because of their charisma and charm. But if someone is nice but lacks confidence, you might see them as weak or unattractive. That's because confidence sends a signal to our brains that this person is capable, strong, and dependable. Niceness, on the other hand, sends a signal that this person is caring, empathetic, and kind. Both are important, but confidence is the more attractive quality. The role of societal perceptions of masculinity also plays a big role in how nice guys are perceived. Think about it. In our society, men are often taught to be strong, stoic, and unemotional. They're taught to be the providers, the protectors, and the leaders. And if they don't fit into that narrow definition of masculinity, they're seen as weak or unmanly. But what does that do to the nice guys out there? The ones who are empathetic, caring, and sensitive? It makes them feel like they're not good enough, that they're not masculine enough. And that's a dangerous narrative to perpetuate, because it's not only harmful to men, but also to women. Women are often socialized to look for those strong, stoic types, and that can lead to some pretty toxic relationships. But what if we flip the script? What if we started valuing empathy, kindness, and sensitivity in our partners? Would nice guys suddenly become more attractive? The answer is yes, but only if they're genuine. Authenticity is key in any relationship because it's what builds trust, communication, and intimacy. When you're being your true self, without apology or pretension, that's when you're most attractive. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not or trying to fit into a certain mold. It's about being unapologetically you, flaws and all. And that's what nice guys need to remember. It's not about being nice for the sake of being nice, it's about being genuine, kind, and empathetic because that's who you are at your core. So, what about all the nice guys out there who have gotten stuck in the friend zone or been taken advantage of? Are they doomed to finish last forever? Not necessarily. See, the truth is that there are plenty of women out there who value kindness, empathy, and sensitivity in their partners. Take, for example, the countless couples who have met through volunteer work or charity events. These are people who are drawn to each other because of their shared values and passion for helping others. And guess what? They're often the ones who have the most fulfilling, long-lasting relationships. Or take the example of men who have started to prioritize their own self-care and personal growth. They're not trying to impress anyone or fit into a certain mold, they're just being their authentic selves. And you know what? Women are attracted to that. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, for starters, being a nice guy doesn't mean you're automatically going to finish last. It means you have the potential to form deep, meaningful connections with others, as long as you're being genuine and authentic. It also means that we need to reevaluate our societal perceptions of masculinity and what makes someone attractive. We need to start valuing empathy, kindness, and sensitivity in our partners, and we need to start seeing these traits as strengths, not weaknesses. And finally, it means that nice guys need to stop trying to be someone they're not and start embracing their true selves. Because when you do that, you'll find that you're more attractive, more confident, and more fulfilled than you ever thought possible. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next video.